tell us a little more about Emulin. And the more we know from an authority like yourself, the better we are at telling the story of the solution of Emulin.
Okay, now I'm 55.
Yeah.
I don't take any medication in the last 1 year.
Nice.
In the last 20 years, I've probably taken an antibiotic because I had a tooth removed.
Yeah.
And of course, just acetaminophen or paracetamol for pain. But other than that, I do not take drugs.
Okay.
I've never had the knife touch my body.
Wow.
And don't intend to allow that, right? And but on the other hand, I come with such a strong genetic history of diabetes and hypertension. My father, at my age, was 230 pounds. He was on an antihypertensive, he was on an anti-diabetic, and he was on an anti-cholesterol. And he had cancer, fortunately a very slow dividing cancer, but cancer. They had his kidney removed. And eventually he died of complications of diabetes, right? So, and I lost 3 uncles to diabetes and heart attacks in a span of 40 days. So I know I've got such a strong genetic baggage, right? And a lot of people say, oh, well, it's genetic, you know, my dad had diabetes, so I must be diabetic. My mother had cancer, so I have to have cancer. I think there's no fun in life if you're just waiting on your genetic sentence, you know. If you can change that, and you can, by what you put in your mouth, you know, and what we put in our mouth is entirely up to us. Now, add to that is Emulin. If you can add Emulin to your diet, then Emulin works in 7 different points, starting with your mouth, in your saliva, to your intestine walls, to your pancreatic cells, to your liver cells, to your muscle cells, to your insulin receptors, and makes the blood sugar management far more efficient. So you right away feel more energy. You become inflamed, so you sleep better. You start losing weight because you've removed excess carbohydrates. You start a process of detoxifying carbs. Because we got so much carbs, we detoxify that, right? And you are have a lot more mental clarity because there's no mental fog. And as a very pleasant side effect, if you're a diabetic, your blood sugar improves.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I mean, if you invent an Emulin, you don't get to nominate to the Nobel Prize. But if you invent the mechanism of carbohydrates,
right,
and the mechanism of how carbohydrates affect the body, and then find a way to stall that, that's got implications that are Nobel Prize level, right? So they basically unwittingly stumbled on, right, a mechanism where they realized, well, it goes back because they were both with the Florida Citrus Board, right? And Dr. Ahrens was the director. And they told Ahrens and Thompson, go and do a study and give us data. And they did the study. They found that reduced your blood sugar, improved the glycemic response, people lost weight, people felt better. And then when they came back to the board of the Citrus Board and said, okay, here's the data. This is great. People lose weight. It makes people have more energy. And it seems to improve diabetes and cholesterol management in our trials. And the board said, that's great. Now we've got the data. Thank you very much. We're going to go and tell Americans. And Dr. Ahrens said, no, hang on. We want to find out what's in it that made this happen. And the people in the board said, oh, we don't need to know that. We don't need to know that. We already know that it helps them, and that's all. So you get no more funding. So Dr. Ahrens and Thompson quit the Florida Citrus Board and set up ATM Metabolics. And at that point, they only wanted to find out if what in it that makes all these things happen, because they thought that'd be a great product. Now, as they discovered this over a 3-year period using advanced computer modeling, they studied all known plant enzymes, all known human enzymes, and put together these 3 molecules that work together to improve carbohydrate metabolism, then they realized that they have stuck on a mechanism that's evolved over 3.8 million years of us being human to protect us from carbs. And that is of Nobel Prize implication. Now, what's the future? Darrell Thompson has taken one of the compounds of Emulin. He's filed a patent to a universal small molecule therapeutic. And he's got data to show that this small molecule, without a need for injection, without a need to be in hospital, can reverse Alzheimer's, treat infection, and they're going to start studies on 22 human cell lines for cancer. And guess who's funding him? My partner, Channing Fai.